Welcome back to the show. Our next guest is a mind reader and mystifier. And let me tell you, before we came on the air, he tried something with us where he had 3 of us asking to choose a card at complete random out of 52 cards. And he got all 3 of our cards. It was very, very impressive. He was able to literally think about what we were thinking about and pick the correct card. Jasveen joins us. How are you doing?
How are you?
I'm doing pretty good.
Good.
So tell us a little bit about what you do. I mean, you're a mind reader and mystifier. For those out there who don't fully understand the process, maybe you can walk us through it.
So mind reader, what exactly is a mind reader? That's what everyone always asks me. You know, mind reader is someone who uses his mind to create the illusion of the sixth sense. So what you're actually seeing is me using my 5 senses to create this illusion of the sixth sense. So a lot of us use our mind in every task that we do every day, but we don't actually realize that a lot, like you must have heard of this research, that we only use maybe 2% of our mind, and 98% of it actually isn't being used. So what the mind reader does is he trains his mind to actually use his 98% of the mind. So he's using a larger part of his mind as opposed to regular people.
Wow. And is this something that, I mean, you're born with, or something that you're taught throughout the years?
No, this is something I've taught myself over the years. So it begins with probably going to your local library and picking up books on anything, any book that can help you, psychology, mind development, anything like that along those lines. And so, and as you just keep practicing, keep trying, you'll get much better. So it's not always mind reading. You can influence people's thoughts, and I use these skills for entertainment purposes. I've performed at private parties using this, presenting a really unique form of entertainment, and also coach people in mind motivational strategies and how to get rid of phobias and fears and stuff like that. Yeah.
Wow.
So it could be used for good and for entertainment as well. I mean, I personally find it very entertaining. I know you do as well.
It's fascinating.
And so you have some things on the table. Why don't we go through an exercise right now?
Yeah. In fact, while I was coming here to the studio, I was thinking about this whole Michael Jackson death thing, as you must have heard about yesterday. And if you actually think about it, why is everyone actually sad about Michael Jackson's death? If you really study the process of it, most of us probably never met. Most of the people who have probably never met this Michael Jackson figure in their lives, but yet all of us are saddened by his death.
It could be a connection, perhaps, just because we listened to his music so much and he entertained us so much.
Exactly, and this connection comes with this conception of a memory that we have, you know? If you had somehow disconnected yourself from this memory, all of a sudden Michael Jackson's death wouldn't sadden you. You see this in the cases of amnesia patients, for example, who one day, the next day, they have an accident, they cannot even remember the faces of their own moms. So if you were to go up to them and tell them, your mom has just passed away, they would give you this puzzled look, and that's interesting, you know? There wouldn't be that emotion, which was... On that note, I'd like to try something along the lines with memory.
Of course, definitely.
I brought along this stack of paper here. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to draw some shapes in it, and I'm not going to ask you to look at it yet. So it's going to be really simple. These are simple shapes, in fact. And
we're not looking.
Well, I'm actually looking
in fact, don't look.
I'm not looking at all. As you can see.
Kim, I'll ask you to look away, and Kim, you can look here.
I can look.
And just memorize these shapes real quick. Make sure the camera doesn't see it, just you. You got the shapes? You've got to just put your initials on the bottom.
And I'm not looking here.
Okay, perfect. And I'll just grab that paper away. All right, you can turn your back now.
Turn my back?
Yeah. No, I mean, you can look
I
back
can turn back.
Just keep his face down.
Keep
his face down on the table.
Okay.
Keep it face down on the table, And I'll grab that from you. You sure you won't forget those shapes?
Nope.
Yeah, just remember, you remember them in order? And Arda, you make sure I don't touch that piece of paper. Now, if you look at me and just move maybe yourself a little closer to the chair.
Yeah.
Just a little closer to the chair, you have the shapes in mind, you're pretty positive, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to try some stuff with you. If you can just put your hands on the cup, maybe.
Just on the cup?
Yep. No, right over here.
Right here?
No, just 2 fingers.
Oh, 2 fingers.
Yep. And lift it up. And put it back down. And now just listen to me. And as you listen to the sound of my voice, I want you to just train your eyes on this shape right around here. This circle. You see the Rogers TV, that circle symbol? Just focus your eyes on that symbol all the while. And squeeze the mug real tight. And as you squeeze it, you just let your mind tune into the sound of my voice as you continuously stare at it, and do not look at me at any time. And as you look at it, you'll start to notice that as soon as I put my hand over here, you'll feel these muscles right over here becoming a little more tense. I don't know if you feel it right now, but you should start to feel it becoming tense and tense, and your hand begins to feel like it's sticking to the table. and it just becomes heavier and heavier and heavier. I don't know how your hand should begin to feel heavier and heavier. And the more you try to unstick your hand from the mug, the harder you find your hand sticking onto the table, and your hand just begins to feel heavier and heavier. And it's a weird, uncomfortable feeling that just travels down the back of your arm up towards your shoulder. And if at this point you try to lift the cup, you'd find it ridiculously heavy as long as my hand is here. If you tried it right now, you see how heavy that is?
Oh my
It's
gosh.
ridiculously heavy, right? But look, if I remove my hand, try it. It feels much lighter.
Yeah, that's bizarre. It was very heavy. The mug was...
Staring onto the circle.
Okay.
Yeah, wow.
And you still remember those shapes?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah?
We're gonna have to.
We'll come up after the break.
We'll test your memory after the break.
After the break.
Okay.
Perfect.
Can you tell me what happened before that, too?
Well, before the break, of course, we did an amazing exercise with Jasveen here where he made the mug, which is very light, and, I mean, not too much water, feel like the heaviest object, I think, in this entire room. But, of course, we're still here with Jasveen, and before the break, we're doing an exercise with the mug and memorizing shapes that you drew on the paper.
Before I even brought the mug up and before I told you to stare at the circle on that Broadest TV thing and the whole hand thing, I got you to memorize 3 shapes, which no one here should know.
Yeah, no.
All right, not even you. In fact, you can look at it. You can look at it. Yeah.
I don't look, though.
It's fine.
Okay.
I mean, don't look at it.
can
You
look
haven't
at it.
memorized
Yeah,
it.
I
If
do,
you
I
think you
do.
do. If
Yeah,
you
I
think you
do.
do.
So I see a. Should I tell
Don't
people?
tell anyone.
Don't tell anyone.
Now, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to test her memory. For each time she gets the first shape right, you give a thumbs up, say yes, and yeah?
Okay.
And we'll see how good you do.
Okay.
Kim, you ready? Yeah?
Yeah.
The first shape?
Star,
Is that right? Just say yes.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. The second one?
heart,
That's right.
Yes.
Yeah. The third one?
circle.
No.
Don't say it. No? Are you sure?
I'm sure. Yeah.
You're
I'm
sure?
looking at it.
She's not sure.
No, it's
Think
circle.
about it again.
No, it was, I'm
Are you
like...
thinking of the Rogers TV circle, which I kept saying over
No, I
and over in
could
her mind?
swear the shape was a star, heart, circle.
And put your hand over mines, like that, and name another shape, anyone, besides the circle. Just let it come to head.
Triangle.
Not triangle, try it again.
Diamond.
Not a diamond. You see, right? No.
No.
You forgot one of the shapes.
It
And it
was-
seems so crazy because
No, I swear to God, it was a circle, though. Like, I could put money. I was like, in my mind, I'm like, star, heart, circle.
show it to her.
It was a square.
And that seems,
Oh my
and
gosh.
right now you would swear on
I
anything
would
it
put
was a
like,
circle.
yeah, I put like
But
500
if you
bucks
watch
down.
this tape again, and go back into it, you will see cues along the way
Mm-hmm.
that would influence how your memory was shaped throughout this experiment.
Interesting.
All you
So
have
it's
to do is
kind
go
of-
back and see the
bizarre.
tape
Because
and
she
you
was,
will know.
is it because she was focused on the circle so much? Is that part
If you go
of
back,
it?
you'll see some cues
Yeah.
where I've thrown in certain commands, but I won't talk about it yet. When you,
Yeah.
it'll be clear when you go back and see it.
Interesting.
Oh, I'm blown away.
Wow.
That's so
I
weird.
want to see one more. Do you have
Yeah.
anything else you can show
Yep,
us
we'll
like
try
that?
something else.
That's,
I got some books here. If you can tell them
Power
where
of
you
suggestion, I
got
tell
this
you,
book
yeah.
from.
Well, pretty much these books here. I mean, they've been sitting out in our lobby, and they're just
Yep.
sitting out there, and you've never seen these at all. I just kind of picked them
You
up
can grab
from the lobby
Okay.
table.
So you have the
So-
brief history of nearly everything. That's actually a really
Yeah.
good book.
Oh, is
and
it?
this
I've-
one
yeah,
is
I've never-
Fading History
Yeah,
by Dave
so-
Cook. So
So yeah,
Okay.
Jasveen asked me to go find some novels or something, but they were just sitting out in the lobby. And
Yeah.
that's the story behind this.
okay.
Well, we'll just try something really quick here using these technical skills. If you can come close and just say stop at any point you like.
Stop.
Should I be looking now, or does it matter?
Page 451. Open page 451 in your book.
Page 450.
Now keep the
I
book
don't
up to your
have I
shoulder.
don't have page 451.
Okay, how many pages do you have?
Mine has 224
Okay,
pages.
Kim, you'll have to stop me a little faster then.
Okay,
Yeah.
yep.
And keep it towards your chest so I can possibly see it. Kim, just say
Stop.
stop. Do you have page 162?
I think I do.
Keep it up to your chest. Make sure I don't see it. Yeah?
I got it.
Okay, hold it up. That's pretty fair so far.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, this is a full regular page.
Yes, it is.
Okay, now just do this, and keep your hand out with one hand towards me like that, yeah. And just think of this, whatever is it on this page. Read the top few lines in your mind,
Okay.
yeah. This is something about a building. Is there a number on the page? 10 years building restoration, something like that?
Yeah, it's something about buildings.
Yeah.
Yes.
Keep thinking. Focus your mind on the page.
Okay.
Is there a picture?
Yes, there is a picture.
There's a picture somewhere
Yeah.
at the bottom, yeah.
Yes, there is.
Is it a picture of a man and a lady?
Yes, it is.
Just keep thinking about the picture in your head.
Yes, it is. Okay. Keep thinking about the picture. Okay.
Just keep thinking about that picture over and over in your head. There's something weird about the picture, which is what your mind keeps going back onto. It's not a regular picture of a man and a lady, right? There's something else about that in picture. That's just that one bit of oddity in that picture that makes it odd, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Is the man wearing something that makes it odd?
Yes.
Is it a patch on his eye?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes,
Let
it
me
is.
see that.
He's wearing it. You want me to show you? So, actually, I'll show you right there. There's
Doesn't
the
it's a
picture
patch on
right
his eye?
there.
Show the
Look at
camera.
that.
Let
Oh
Yeah,
my
right there. There's the
gosh.
patch on his eye right there.
Wow.
Very interesting. Yes, and there's some words
Yeah.
here, 10 years, and it's talking about buildings. Yes.
That is bizarre.